Libra, hi. So this is going to be a reading. Hold on. Hold your horses. Why is there hair in my mouth? And I just picked it up now that it's there. Anyways, for October 27th through November 2nd. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Libra. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the 10 of Cups, happiness. Okay, let's see where that fits in. In the recent past, the 8 of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the 3 of Swords. A little stressed out about something. There's something painful at play there. But you seem to be very, like, if this was the source of that pain, you're kind of wandering around it here, kind of stressed out about it. Something about that source of pain. No, I don't know what that is yet. But in the current situation, the 9 of Wands, the Hangman, the 10 of Swords, you can't find peace. It feels like you're struggling a little bit with finding a little peace here, finding a little, standing still type of a moment. It's like, I kind of see energies coming at you like this, like pressuring you, or something's happening that it's unsettling. In the immediate future, the 10 of Wands, the Justice card, the 6 of Cups, finally, the energy is kind of breathing a little bit. It's kind of letting you breathe. There's a soul connection here. It could be that with the help of the soul connection, things are starting to feel a little better. It's not perfect, but man, quite the difference there. Okay. Alrighty, let's see this 10 of Cups situation. Let's clarify. The 9 of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Judgment card. Okay. So this is a great energy of, I see you, being super clear. And it's a general type of an energy in terms of how you take on your day-to-day life, right? So you're showing up stable, you're showing up balanced, you're showing up clear-minded, like all of that. Happiness is there, the energy you're putting out, what you're kind of bringing back in. It's a package deal, and it's a good one. So what the hell is going on here then? What is this specific situation that stresses the hell out of you? For the 8 of Swords, you get the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. This almost starts to look like a situation in which you're stressed out, but stressed out in the nervous type of way, like I'm super nervous about something. There's a direction you're heading in, and you made up your mind. You're definitely going there. You're super, super confident about it too, but somewhere in the background, there seems to be this energy of, man, like, sweaty palms and all, like super stressed out about the direction that you're heading into. Okay, maybe it's just nervousness, for when you get there. I don't know. For the Queen of Wands, you get the 7 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, the Emperor. Ah, shit. Is that what it is? I think you've created a little bit of expectation here over something. Without meaning to, of course, but it's kind of there. It's all of a sudden you're showing me that you're putting someone on a pedestal. This is going to be my guru, or this is going to be, whoever gets me the fuck out of trouble. I don't know, something like that. Like you rely on another energy to that extent of whatever they're going to do for you. As if you can't do it for yourself. And I think... Now, I don't know who that is or even what that is, but the energy is going to show up as it's going to show up, as it is. it's us that put these energies above and beyond. And then when they don't fulfill that expectation of ours, it's like, oh man, you suck. It's like, do they? Do they really suck? Is it them? That's the problem here, you know. I don't know. So I don't know what the hell happened. Okay, yeah, it ended in disappointment. Big time. Pain, disappointment. Like, nah, this is not gonna work. No shit, it's not gonna work. So whatever you were engaged with there was another energy by your side. And at some point, again, I kind of see you, you know, putting the responsibility of your own happiness and your own strength on the shoulders of whoever that was at the other end of that. And of course it ended like that, you know, with, like, it's a wrap. It's not gonna go anywhere. They might have done the same with you on their side, and, you know, it ended in pain, loss, all sorts of things. Okay. Let me do the 9 of Wands. For the 9 of Wands in the current situation, you get the 10 of Swords, the 6 of Wands. I forgot to shut this off. There you go, shushy. The 10 of Swords, the 6 of Wands, the Queen of Cups. Okay. You're either rejecting something here, or if not rejecting, definitely opposing. Something to shut down, something to be done and over with. There's an energy here that shows up as if it's a done deal, and you're like, no. You're not fully rejecting this. Like, you're not making your life hell because you're so against this. No, but there's a part of you that definitely does not agree with this and will not accept that this is going down. There's a big part of you, though, that holds that acceptance for this, in the sense of, you know, I may not like it, that it's happening, but it is happening, you know, so there is a sense of acceptance and a sense of lack of acceptance at the same time. Okay, so it's a little bit complicated by the looks of it. For the Hangman, you get the 8 of Swords, the 3 of Cups, the Knight of Cups. I mean, you're still trying your best to show up in this situation that you rejected and don't reject at the same time. You're still trying to show up with love, you know, with an open heart, caring. It's kind of complicated, though. I don't know why it's so complicated. What the hell is going on here that makes this energy of love and, you know, openness complicated? For the 10 of Swords, you get the Strength card, the 6 of Cups, the 8 of Wands. Yeah, there's that soul connection. Is it the same one from here? Potentially. From the immediate future. There is a soul connection at play. Now that could go from a friendship to romantic to pretty much anything you got going on with someone. And I do see almost like a conversation leading to that place. Hey, it's best to part ways or something. Something like that, you know? The energies appear light, but they're being felt pretty strongly here, at a pretty deep level. However, with that being said, there's still a sense of kind of levelness, kind of let's keep it together, though, you know, let's not get too caught up in the wave of whatever the hell is going on here, truly. The aha moments surrounding this, though, they're out of this world. I don't know why. What is going on here? Let me do the 10 of Wands in the immediate future. The Fool, the Knight of Swords, the 4 of Cups. You know, as time goes by, you're definitely leaning more and more into the place of acceptance over this. Like, okay, it's happening. I'm still not liking it, and it's okay if you don't like it. You still got to accept that it happened because it did, you know, whatever we're talking about here. So there's definitely a sense of feeling a little better in time. Still being upset about it, just a little tiny bit, but embracing more and more the acceptance aspect of things. And with that, I see almost on a path of even moving on, you know, kind of like, let's keep going. Let's move forward here. Let me do the Justice card. In the immediate future, the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Four of Swords. And then some more time passes, and I also see you in a place of not only more acceptance over how things turned out, but really feeling that things turned out for the best for everybody involved, you know? So recognizing that, you know, as sucky as it was to go through this, I think this is the best for everybody involved. Okay. Let me do the Six of Cups in the immediate future. The Chariot, the Five of Cups, the Hermit. There's still some healing pouring down from this. Because I don't think a lot of healing kind of came through, especially in the current situation as things progress here. Right now it's mostly about allowing for the energy to play out in the direction that it wants to play out. So the healing aspect, it's coming down apparently at a later time. The downtime for this. It's going to hit you a little later. But I don't see you panicking or anything, you know. I don't see you like, what the fuck is going on? No. If anything, you're actually embracing the timing and how everything kind of falls into place here, including the aspect of healing over whatever the hell is going on right now. Okay, I would say you're navigating quite well through everything that's going on. Yeah, you have a little bit of, you know, rejection over the fact that things are kind of playing out in the way they're playing out, but for the most part, I think you're doing good. It's not like you're super going against the energies, you know, in which I see a lot of self-harm being made or anything like that. Like, you know, I'm just going to reject this and I'm going to hurt myself by doing that. No, none of that. So I think you're doing pretty good here with this one. From the universe for you as a final advice, the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, it is about a partnership, and I for me, it feels like a friendship, or someone you work with even, but there's something shifting here for this one. I'm not sure if it's breaking apart completely. I'm not 100% convinced of that, but there's definitely a shift. If anything, there's some distancing here of some sort, or a sense of restructuring over this whole dynamic that's at play right now. But something is shifting for this one for sure. So it has to do with the partnership, and it's basically how you're navigating through it all. But anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.